Hello, welcome back to my channel and the playthrough of Arkham Horror. We are currently facing Ran Tegoth, which is a monster deriving from Innsmouth expansion. Now, in the setup, we did pull out a gate, which we do have in Innsmouth, so we have to head on to get that closed. I think we will allow our good Luke Robinson to do that, but then he have to wake up in Dreamlands, get through the Dreamlands, and get out in the portal at Esoteric Order of Dagon. They have been experimenting on something, and something has been stirred. My plan is to activate the agents as fast as I can, so have the tokens deployed in the streets, so we are strong when things start to spawn on the places here. I will have Mark Harrigan pop into the woods to pick up the clue and drop off an agent here to start with. So we do have an agent in Uptown. Dexter, I will have him do some the Pharaoh thingy there, Agent Whisper. I'm sorry, and we will have Jacqueline do some shopping. So that's the plan, at least. There will be a Mythos card in the end of this round, so surely we will have another portal popping up somewhere where we don't need it, but that's the game, so we just have to see what we're gonna get. At least we do have Jacqueline with her precognition ability, so we can cancel a Mythos card if it's particularly nasty. So we will just have to see, won't we? We will be heading into the upkeep phase, and the first player out will be Dexter Drake. Dexter Drake will be our first player, and in the first round we haven't placed any of our skill tokens yet, but I do have a plan. We're gonna set his speed to 5, and he's not gonna be fighting anything much, I hope. So we're gonna leave his will high and his fight low, and his lore is gonna be 5. So it's gonna be maxed out speed and lore and will, because we do have a plan for his movement. So that's it for Dexter Drake. We will be looking at Luke. Luke Robinson is sleeping sound in the Dreamlands. He's gonna be moving towards the real realms. He doesn't need any speed for that yet, but when he comes out we will have to have some speed. So we will leave him at speed 1, sneak 3. I don't think he's gonna be fighting any much. I hope not. So we'll leave him with fight 2, will 5. And now for this dilemma. Should we give him high luck or should we give him high lore? Because he's equipped with the shriveling. So I think we're gonna give him lore 2, luck 3. Keep him there, so at least we have 1 die if he has to cast for shriveling. So that's it for Luke. He's just gonna wake up in the other world. and we're gonna see what happens there. Next player is Mark Harrigan. Now here is Mark, and we are going to give him enough speed to get himself going. Speed 3, sneak of 3. Could be he will have to be fighting something, but he's quite good in fighting. He's got 3, 4, 5, 6 is the highest, so he could keep his will. Like that. 4 and 2 I guess we will do, and move this. I think we will leave him with quite high luck for now. So luck 4, lore 0. That's it for Mark, and last player out in the upkeep phase will be Jacqueline Fine. Here's Jacqueline. I think she will just be staying in the curiosity shop and do a bit of shopping. So we will keep her at, yeah, just give her max speed because she will be moving next round anyhow. Not so much fight, and I'm aiming to have her be a bit of a spell slinger, but for now we're gonna keep her lore at 3 and luck at 3. So there you go. She will be staying inside the curiosity shop and do a bit of shopping. That leaves the upkeep phase finalized, and we will be heading into the movement phase. Dexter Drake in Ye Old Magic Shop is going to move, and in his first, before he moves, he's gonna exhaust all journal, spend 1 of those movement points because he has got 5 of them, and trying to do a lore -1 check. So let's see, it's 4 dice, 4 promising dices, and that's a pass. And if you pass, gain 3 clue tokens and discard all journal. 3 clue tokens going for Dexter, like that. Now he is also going to spend 2 movement points and exhaust his alien statue and suffer 1 sanity, bringing him down to 3, to roll a die. If the die is a success, draw 1 spell or gain 3 clue tokens. So you have to see what we're gonna choose. I'm gonna take the 5, try to roll it to a success again. No. And if it's a failure, lose 2 stamina. Meh. Typical. 2 stamina from Dexter. So, no go for that statue there this time. Now he's got 2 movement points left, and he uses them for move to Uptown and to the Miskatonic University streets. That's it for Dexter. Next person up will be Luke Robinson. Here is Luke Robinson, and the only thing he's gonna do is stand up and be awake and ready for the encounter. Next player is Mark Harrigan. Mark Harrigan moves from South Church into South Side and Uptown, and in Uptown, while he's passing by, he calls for some agents. And as you remember, we can in any movement, at any point during a movement, if an investigator is in a street area, he may place one agent token in his street area for each 2 clue tokens he uses. So, yoink. So it's in any time, so it's in the movement also. So after going through there, he goes into the woods, where he picks up this clue. Goody good. That's it for Mark. We now have one agent in the Uptown streets. Now we're gonna pop to Jacqueline Fine. There's Jacqueline Fine. She ain't gonna move anything this round, so she's just gonna be perusing the curiosity shop. Dexter Drake are gonna investigate the Ancient Whisper. So take out the Ancient Whisper deck, give it a couple of shuffles, and the cut. They will never let you rest. A badly injured man clutches one of the ancient Egyptian artifacts. He uses the last of his strength to give the object to you and warn you that the evil forces will pursue this item relentlessly. Gain an exhibit item and then take the harried card if it's available. Let's see. Let's draw an exhibit card. The harried card. Dexter draws. First Elder Sign fragment. Arkham encounters. When making a fight check or a lore check to close a gate, you may return this card to the box and lose either 1 stamina or 1 sanity to automatically pass the check. Nice. It's not an Elder fragment, but it's a fragment of the sign. Going to Dexter Drake. Cool. And you have to dig out the harried card. Harried. When you receive this card, lose 1 sanity. Upkeep. If you are in a street area, you must choose 1 monster in Arkham or the Sky to move to your location. Discard this card when you defeat a monster with 2 or more toughness. Wow. So he's got some item that will draw monsters to him. Not good, not good. Okay, so Dexter goes from 3 sanity down to measly 2 sanities points. Not good at all. So We have to check where the Ancient Whisper moves to. Move the Ancient Whisper's marker to the south side street locations. Okay, to south side then. Cool. Let's discard this. That's it for Dexter Drake. Next player is Luke Robinson, but he's in Otherworld in Dreamlands, so we will be meeting him in the Otherworld encounter phase. So it's Mark Harrigan then, in the woods. Here is Mark Harrigan in the woods. Let's get out the red up-down deck and shuffle it. It's upside down. Okay, woods. You trip over an object which turns out to be a rusty lockbox. If you open it, make a luck +0 check and consult the following chart. Now let's see what Mark has got in luck. He's got 4. Should risk that, shouldn't we? Yes. Anything that can give him something pluses? Nope. Let's roll the dice. Well, it's 1 success. Let's consult the chart. At 0 successes is a rotten human foot, lose 1 sanity, or 1. Draw 1 common item. Okay, don't mind if I do. Let's get the common item deck out. Shuffle it real quickie. And let's see. You're always lucky. There's some cigarettes inside. Any phase, discard lucky cigarette case to re-roll any 1 skill check. Thank you for that, Mark. Yep. So there's Mark in the woods, finding a rusty lockbox. Next player out is Jacqueline Fine in the Curiosity Shop. Here's Jacqueline. She is gonna do some shopping. So we get out the unique item deck and we shuffle it. Just a couple of rounds in the cut. And we dig out 3 unique items. We dig out the silver key. We dig out the powder of Ibn Ghazi. That's really good. It's a magical weapon. +9 to combat checks. Ooh. Or a Kabbalah of Sabbath. It's a tome. Exhaust and spend 2 movement points to make a lore -2. If you pass, draw 1 skill. That's really good. It's for 5. Let's check him out. The silver key. Any phase, put 1 stamina token from the bank on silver key before making an evade check to automatically pass it. Discard silver key after using it if there are 3 stamina tokens on it. Powder of Ibn Ghazi, well, you did see that. It's a magical weapon, but it does cost sanity to use. Does it discard after use? Yes, lose 1 sanity and discard after use. So it's a one-shot thingy. And Kabbalah of Sabbath for a skill. Well, that powder could really do some difference against around Tegoth if we should be unlucky enough to wake it. So I think she's gonna buy the powder. Yes. If anyone disagrees with me there, well, there you go. It's bought now. And she does have a membership coupon for Curiosity Shop, so she will be back. The rest of those get discarded. Yes, so that's it. She picks up some mysterious powder in the Curiosity Shop. So that's it for the Arkham encounter phase. So we go straight into the Otherworld encounter phase, where we're gonna meet Luke Robinson. Here we are with Luke, and in the Dreamlands there's all kinds of colors. So we dig out the first top card of the gate stack, and we have a read. It's Celiano, City of the Great Race, and then we go to other because we're supposed to read that. You approach a tunnel only to feel a terrible tromping shake the ground from below, and then an unearthly screech rends the sky. Make a sneak -1 check. Ooh, his sneak is 3, so -1, that's 2 dice. Anything to help him here? Horror check, spell check, no. Crap. He's got 1 clue. I do feel like passing this test because of the thromping and the screeching. I'm gonna re-roll. Nope, no go. Sadly enough. So what happens? If you pass, 1 monster appears. If you fail, 2 monsters appears. Whoa, okay. Let's dig out the glitches. First monsters to appear is, well, that's a cultist. And it's a crawling one. Oh. Now, as I do read, it says at around Tegoth's board, it says any cultist that is drawn from the monster cup is placed on this sheet. I guess I don't know if these counts towards that. I have to check it out, but per now I play it as it is. So this goes to around Tegoth, and the terror level then raises to 1. A doom token is added to around Tegoth's doom track, and since there is a terror level rising, we have to discard an ally real quick. But instead of discarding the ally, we're gonna place it next to Innsmouth, so you have the chance to pick him up. Dr. Ali Kafur, +1 will, +1 lore. search the unique item depth, taking the first tome you find. Well, he will be in Innsmouth, where we can pick him up again. Now we have to deal with the crawling one. Should we sneak past it? Oh, or should we try to face it? It's physical resistance, and we have to roll a die to determine the X factor for a combat. Ooh. And it's -3 to just behold, with a 3 sanity cost to see. Terrible, terrible creature. Ooh. Shall we have him try sneak again? Yeah, he's got the Vine Monster. He can try that at least. So he tries sneaks again. Let's sneak past the crawling one. No, it doesn't work. So he sees him, and he then have to face it. I actually think that he takes the damage also first. So 2 damage, because he didn't manage to sneak past it. And now he has to do a fight check, a horror check against it, -3. And he's a will of 5, so that's 2 dice. And he will exhaust the courageous inspirations, so he gets +1 for the check. That's 1 more die. And he's got psychology, giving him +1 for the die. That's utter crap. So he loses 3 sanity just beholding the crawling one. Okay, now for a fight check. First we have to, before making a combat check, we have to determine the X. But you know, I think any phase, cast and discard disspell to pass 1 combat check. You must roll successes equal to the monster's toughness to cast this spell. Now it's a modifier of +4, and it costs 2 sanity to cast it. The sanity just drains away from Luke now. So Luke is down to 2 sanity, and his lore is 2 + 4, that's 6 dice. I really would appreciate a better roll than this crap. I need 1 success. And we get 2 successes, so it works. So we pass the combat check against it, so we bind the crawling one. Oof, dodge that bullet. Terrible. Wow. Discarding that spell. That's something to wake up to in the Dreamlands. Look. Holy crap-a-rolly. Yeah. So that's Luke in the Dreamlands, with a horrible, horrible, horrible start. So that concludes the Otherworld encounter. Next will be the Mythos phase. In the Mythos phase, I have discovered that Luke Robinson did an error. We pulled out a cultist, which we placed on the Antegoth, and it says on the Antegoth we are supposed to pull out a replacement monster. So he hasn't dodged everything yet. So let's dig out a monster, and he also faces a Hound of Tindalos. So, Luke, I'm sorry to say, you ain't out of the woods yet. So before we do any more in the Mythos phase, we're gonna finish off Luke. literally finish him off. We just zoom in on him, and we'll be right with Luke. Yes, Luke thought he had dodged a bullet with the crawling one, but there was also another monster. And it's a Hound of Tindalos. -1 to dodge, and physical immunity. Horrible to behold, and horrible to get damaged by. So basically what Luke has to do is dodge this. Now his sneak's still 3, so yep, that's 2 dice. Come on, Luke. Oh, that was 2 5s, so giving us 2 nice looking stars there. So we done things right. I have never played against this round Tegoth before. I do know it's just horrible, so I think we're gonna lose this match. But you know, I'll give this monster a very good toss. Make sure all the cultists are on the bottom. So that's it for Luke. He managed to dodge this terrible hound also, so just keep those aside. They were nice. So then we go back to the Mythos phase again. And in the Mythos phase we draw the top card from the deck, and we hope for a nice one now. Shoots it. It's a rumor. Now, we can read the rumor. Ongoing effect: place 1 clue token on this card at the end of every Mythos phase, and the player attempts to use a common item, whether by applying its bonus to combat, exhausting it, or discarding it. Roll a die. Discard a common item while in Otherworld. Return this card. Each player gains 2 clue tokens. I don't have that much common item actually. If there is 5 clue tokens on this card, return to all common items in play are discarded. And the common item deck is removed from game. No, Jacqueline, fine. She's gonna use her precognition, using 2 clues to cancel this. We discard this Mythos card. Thank you very much. And we draw another. Now this have to apply. Oh, that's an environment. We do, however, have a gate at Devil Reef. Man, things are popping up in Innsmouth. Devil Reef is way up here, and the 2 clues on Devil Reef disappears. Now clue appears on Esoteric Order of Dagon or Historical Society. No, there's a gate at the Dagon, so they are void, and we have to dig out a monster. There's so many monsters down there now. Let's get way down there. Oh yeah, there's one. I have it. Let's see, and we have Ligor. Wow, it seems like a big earthworm thingy. +0 to sneak by. Weapon immunity actually, so we need spells to take this one out. Now, instead of moving, all investigator in this or any adjacent location or street areas lose 1 sanity and 1 stamina. Now, -1 sanity, 3 sanity points to be lost to behold it if we botch that, and -2 fight, 3 stamina hits if we botch that, and it's got 2 stamina. So, well, it's not unbeatable, but it's really a terrible creature. Wow. Wow. Okay, so place that on Devil Reef. At least it's green and it doesn't move, just stands there and wreak havoc on Devil Reef. Okie doke, that's it. Let's keep on reading. No, first we have the monster movements, pluses. We don't have any pluses yet, and moons. Now, the Ancient Whisper moved this round, so it doesn't move on a moon then. Now we're gonna read the snowdrifts. Investigators who move into a street area must end their movement. They must still evade or combat any monsters in that area. However, note that this only applies to street areas that an investigator moves into, not a street area in which he starts his movement phase. Oh man, so we're basically snowed in. Oh, so if I move with Mark Carrigan outside in Uptown, he will be stuck there because of the snowdrifts. Oh, bad thing. But Dexter, however, can move into stuff. But if he moves into a street area from there, he will be stuck because of the snowdrifts. Oh, we did not need that. Woo! The forces are truly against us this round. Oh! I'll place it up there so I remember it. Yeah, that's a good start for you. Wow. You have to rely on Luke getting through in the Dreamlands. Someone has to go up in Innsmouth and seal the gates. Oof. Wow. Well, that sums up round 1 of this Arkham Horror playthrough. It's been a hard start. Terrible start at most. Well, I have to keep at it and I have to give it a think what I'm gonna do. Thank you all for watching, and supply me with any tips or hints how to kill off these terrible things if you have any ideas what to do. And if I did something wrong, let me know. I can try to roll back if it's not too late. So, until round 2, be seeing you around. This is T-Man signing off. Bye.